Have you ever thought about how crucial dignity is in the process of forgiveness and reconciliation? Often, when we face conflict or an injustice, our dignity seems to be called into question. Our sense of personal worth is threatened, and this makes forgiveness and reconciliation extremely difficult. But what if we consider dignity not only as a personal value, but also as a bridge to mutual healing? Dignity is an intrinsic concept that unites us all. Every individual, regardless of their actions or circumstances, has an innate dignity. This awareness is the first step toward a true understanding of forgiveness. When we recognize that dignity is a universal value, we can begin to see the other, not just as someone who has hurt us, but as a human being with the same fundamental value that we have. Forgiveness is often misunderstood as an act that benefits the other person. In reality, it is a gift we give ourselves. Holding on to a grudge is like carrying an unnecessary burden, and releasing it means regaining peace and serenity. But how can we forgive someone if we feel that our value has been diminished? The answer lies in our ability to recognize that dignity cannot be taken away, nor compromised, by anyone. When we approach forgiveness with an awareness of our own dignity intact, we begin to separate our personal value from the actions of others. Forgiveness then becomes a process of authenticity, acknowledging the pain that has been caused to us, without allowing it to define who we are. While forgiveness can be a unilateral act, reconciliation requires the participation of both parties. It is a more complex process, involving not only the recognition of the dignity of the other, but also a mutual commitment to restore the relationship. Dignity plays a crucial role in this process, as genuine reconciliation cannot occur without mutual respect. During the reconciliation process, it is important to acknowledge the pain and damage done, without minimizing it. This does not mean accepting the harmful behavior, but rather recognizing that, despite the mistakes, both parties maintain their dignity. This recognition is essential to creating a safe space where reconciliation can occur. One, empathic listening. Before we can forgive or reconcile, it is essential to listen to the other with empathy. This not only helps us better understand the other's point of view, but also shows that we recognize their dignity. 2. Nonviolent communication. Using language that expresses our needs and feelings without accusing the other can foster open and respectful dialogue. Nonviolent communication is a powerful tool for maintaining respect and recognizing the dignity of all parties involved. 3. Acknowledgement of mistake. For the person who caused the harm, acknowledging the mistake without justification is a fundamental step. This gesture of humility can help repair trust and demonstrate respect for the dignity of the other. 4. Mutual commitment. Reconciliation requires a mutual commitment to work together to rebuild the relationship. This may include creating new ways of communicating and establishing healthy boundaries. An often overlooked aspect of forgiveness is self-forgiveness. When we make a mistake, it is easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and blame. However, acknowledging our own dignity is essential to the process of self-forgiveness. Accepting that we are human, subject to mistakes, allows us to grow and learn without being defined by our failures. Forgiveness and reconciliation are not simple or linear processes. They require time, reflection, and a deep commitment to dignity, both our own and that of others. When we embrace dignity as the foundation of forgiveness, we can begin to see conflicts, not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to grow and strengthen our relationships. Let us ask ourselves, how can we recognize the dignity in those who have hurt us? And how can we use this awareness to build bridges, rather than walls, in our relationships? Embarking on this journey can transform not only our relationships, but also our outlook on life, leading us to a deeper and more authentic understanding of the humanity we share.